We are here with Jerry Nostadt, and he is the president of GuardaHeart Foundation. And first of all, happy Veterans Day.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
My understanding is that you're also a veteran.
I am.
And what branch were you in?
I was in the U.S. Army.
And you also have a Purple Heart. Would you mind telling us what that was for?
It was a battle in Vietnam in 1968.
And you were
Wounded.
Correct. My other question was, sorry, you're editing those, right? Do I start over again?
You guys want to just maybe give some space and then start over?
Start over. Okay, I'll do spaces. Okay, sorry. So you're the president of the GuardaHeart Foundation. Can you tell me what that is about?
Yes, the way I started into it, my family of 6, majority of us have heart attacks or heart disease. And I personally have heart disease. I had open heart surgery about 15 years ago. And I had a passion for cardiology and working in the laboratory industry for a number of years. I dedicated the latter part of my career in cardiology, and we've done wonderful things, especially for the veterans who have heart disease, a lot of it due to stress from serving in the military. And I feel real fortunate to still be here and helping those veterans, my fellow veterans that have the disease and are being tested for it now.
Now, since you have experience with it, do you have some symptoms that you can maybe share with the audience when you might have known when you were going through a heart attack?
Shortness of breath, and it was the typical symptoms that express differently in male than in female, but shortness of breath for the most part, and just feeling entirely fatigued, and went into the hospital and had surgery done within a few days after detected.
We're glad you're here with us.
Thank you.
And you're saying it's the whole, your whole family basically. Is it mother, father,
Yes.
and?
It's hereditary. There's no doubt in my mind. But which is the case with a lot of the people in the general population.
And I noticed the foundation is growing, correct? Branching out to different areas. Can you mention some of the areas and how you came about reaching out to those individuals that are now representing?
Part of it is through the VA, and now with the First Nation that was here today, we want to get into the Indian population as well. Excuse me, not Indian, but Native American, and try to get in and have them tested as much as possible, and hopefully get some help for them because of the incidence of heart disease within that population.
And how did you get in touch with Pulse Cardio?
We early on we looked at who could help us in the detection process, and by far Pulse came out the best, and they have been real supportive of us, as well as Max International now.
Oh, great. And how do you feel about the event today and everyone that came together? I know there were some other people that spoke out about their experiences and how they were basically how the Pulse cardio helped them be detected early and get
well I think that we've said it a number of times at GuardaHeart, if we test 100 people and save one of them, it's well worth all the effort we put into it and all the volunteers' time.
Actually, I appreciate it because I mentioned to the doctors, my father did pass from a major coronary attack, but it was in 2000, and he was also, but he was British military.
Oh, okay.
So he had a star or heart from over there. But anyway, so I do appreciate the GuardaHeart Foundation and people reaching out and educating others of preventative measures, and everyone teaming together to try to help prevent it, basically. Is there anything that you would like to tell other, the viewers about anything else about your program, about, your experience, where to find you?
I think the biggest factor, when we look at all the factors that lead into heart disease, stress is by far the most important part of that, because if the other vices are there, like if you're a smoker or if you drink in excess, or a couch potato, stress just adds to that and just compounds it. So if you can reduce the stress, I think some of the other ones kind of fall into line with a better lifestyle.
Great. And where can everyone find you at? Your website, etc.?
Within the GuardaHeart.org is their foundation, and we have a website there that they can go to the website and be in contact with the GuardaHeart Foundation in that way.
Okay, well, thank you. We thank you for your time. We appreciate everything. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.